Et salut à tous, bienvenue sur la chaîne. On se retrouve aujourd'hui pour une nouvelle vidéo, cette fois-ci consacrée à The Uncertain Light at the End, que j'avais déjà commencé en découverte en fait. Donc, vous retrouverez la vidéo en découverte, la première partie, puis du coup je vais le continuer en let's play tranquille quoi. Donc voilà, on s'était arrêté justement la dernière fois, on avait réussi à s'échapper de la pharmacie là en récupérant les médicaments. Et on arrivait en fait dans la planque là où il y a les autres survivants. Et voilà, je m'étais arrêté là, donc
Where the hell did you disappear
je
to?
pense qu'il va y avoir
you're
pas mal de
back.
blabla.
So, how did it go?
Alors, discuter du drugstore, éviter de répondre à un dire.
Things got hairy. I'll explain later, but it worked out. We got the meds.
It's too bad you didn't see me blast that cop with a flare gun.
You what?
Enough, Alex. Just stop. We checked and no one came after us, okay?
Goddamn stupid kids. You better learn to take things more seriously.
Oh, don't mind him. The important thing is that you're safe and sound. Now then, I just made pancakes. Any takers?
Thanks, but I gotta get some sleep. I can barely stand on two legs, much less hold a fork.
All right. So I'll heat up a breakfast for you when you wake up. But please, will you first get some fever medicine to Olga? It appears Vera is getting worse. And you, Park? All right.
Don't
So
mind
I'll
if I
heat up a
do.
breakfast for
Thanks.
you when you wake up.
Where's Matt?
But off getting supplies. We're running low on food. He should be back soon. Emily, I think the old man needs your help. Can you check in with him?
Alors, allez voir le vieil homme. Ça doit être lui, je pense. Un truc là. Réveiller Brian pour le dîner en supposant qu'il ait dormi et utiliser le fer à souder sur l'accumulateur. Ok. Alors,
Alex. He's either venting or tinkering with some project. Actually, it's usually both. Maybe it's a coping mechanism for the phantom pain. I could give him those painkillers I found at the drugstore. Before the incident, he was working for the USS, a robotics technician. I guess that gives him license to act like he knows what's going on, even though the truth is that none of us does. I could give him those painkillers I found at the drugstore.
I'm busy. What do you need?
Alex, I found some painkillers at the drugstore. Maybe they could help you with your leg?
Leg pain requires having a leg, Emily. It'd be idiotic to waste painkillers on a phantom limb.
Oh, right. Sorry, I didn't...
Knock it off, Alex. The girl's just trying to help.
Fine, give him here. I'm sure someone can make use of him. Maybe Matt after I put my only remaining foot up his ass. Now go on, give me some peace and quiet. I got a lot of work to do.
Just wanted to check in. Is your leg giving you any trouble?
Oh, isn't that sweet? Yeah, I'm just peachy. Now why don't you go fawn over someone who needs it? I told you, I'm busy.
Claire said you needed me for something?
Yeah, maybe you can help me. My damn stump's been aching ever since I woke up. It's driving me nuts, sucking the strength right out of me. Here, use this thing to open the drawer by the kitchen and bring me the decoder.
Okay. What does it look like?
Well, it's a electronic thingamajig. You'll figure it out. Go on now.
alors à la cuisine. Voilà.
Alex's toolbox. I'd better ask before messing around with it.
Le décodeur. D'accord. Elle a observé, mais elle a rien dit.
Claire's just the best. She always makes time for others and does her best to keep us all happy. Makes you wonder how she ended up married to Alex.
Alors, il est en train de manger. Juste fouiller un petit peu vite fait. Là-bas, il y a une nana avec un enfant. C'est quoi
I'd give
cette
anything
porte?
for a hot shower right now, but no luck.
C'est la douche.
Here, Olga. We managed to find the meds.
C'est bébé téléportation.
Oh, thank
Elle
you,
l'avait dans les mains et d'un coup,
Little
hop, il a
Vera's fever
disparu.
has made it so hard for her to sleep.
I hope this does the trick.
Pasmotrim. We'll see. Her cough it's very bad. When she wakes, I'll give her some of that medicine. But please, let her sleep for now.
Well, we're all really hoping that... where'd this crib come from?
Brian found it on one of the upper floors while you were away. I'm sad we'll need to leave it behind, eventually. It's not exactly portable.
Okay, well, try and get some rest. I'm off to give Alex a hand.
Okay, thank you. And to Park, too. I hope the medicine helps.
Mais oui, t'inquiète pas. Ça doit être pour dormir.
One of these days, I'm gonna raid the mattress store.
Il y a un truc posé là.
This picture's one of the few things I have left. Mom and Dad, Marta, I miss you so much.
Qu'est-ce qui se cache là-bas derrière?
Brian sleeps here. Tries to anyway. He hasn't been able to sleep lately. I should give him those pills I grabbed back at the drugstore. That might send the wrong idea.
Bah, il est pas là. Ah si, il est là, il dort. J'ai pas vu. Alors,
Is this it, Alex?
c'est ça le décodeur.
Hang on a sec. Help me out. Come on, give me a hand. Yeah, well, naturally, connecting the encrypted memory cells on this old thing is gonna take some trial and error.
What?
Such a pain dealing with you dilettantes. Look, you got an eye for design, right? Just arrange the pixels so that the various colors aren't repeated, horizontally or vertically. You got me?
I'll try.
Il a dit qu'il fallait les aligner. Oui, là je viens de valider le truc. Alors que j'ai même pas fait exprès. Message guide. Placer les indicateurs de couleurs de manière à ce que les couleurs ne se répètent pas à la fois verticalement et horizontalement. Ah ok. D'accord, donc il faut une couleur... faut que chaque case soit d'une couleur différente. Non, qu'est-ce que j'ai fait? Voilà. Ah non, le violet. Le violet, il est déjà en haut. Qu'est-ce qu'il faut que je mette comme couleur? Le vert.
You got this. I'm
Voilà.
impressed.
Alors... Là, il y a double vert, donc c'est pas bon. Double bleu. On va le remplacer. Qu'est-ce qui manque comme couleur en haut? Le jaune. Je vais prendre celui-là. Hop. Voilà. Tac tac.
Think for a change.
Ah oui, j'ai changé. Je peux faire
Okay, fine.
alors, la première ligne elle est bonne. Celle-ci, il y a trop de bleu. Il faudrait un peu de rouge.
Hey, what the hell are you doing?
De quoi? C'est quoi qui l'a dérangé? Ici, c'est quoi qui manque comme couleur? C'est le bleu. On va prendre celui-là. Voilà, voilà. Alors, la première colonne elle est plus bonne. Il me faut du violet. Non, le violet est déjà en haut. Du bleu. De voir où est-ce qu'il y a deux couches de
Wow,
bleu. Mais...
not bad.
Ouais, ici il y a déjà du bleu. Donc lui, il faut que j'utilise ailleurs. pose du vert là. Voilà. Alors j'ai 2 premières lignes. La première colonne. Le jaune, il est trop. Ce qu'il faut, c'est du vert. Voilà.
You got this. I'm impressed.
Ah, j'ai fini toutes les lignes et par contre j'ai que la première colonne. Donc, faut que je regarde au niveau des colonnes. Ici, il y a 2 violets, 2 verts. Hop. Là, il y a 2 jaunes. Hop. Alors, deuxième colonne, elle est bonne. La troisième, il y a 2 jaunes, 2 bleus. La jaune, hop. Les bleus. Si j'ai déjà un bleu sur la colonne d'après. Par contre, il y a un double vert. Le vert, c'est celui qui me manque là, justement. Il manque un rouge, donc comme ça. Voilà. Allez, plus que 3 colonnes. Tac, 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 tac. Là, j'ai 2 violets. 2 violets, 2 bleus. Le bleu, il doit être remplacé par le
Okay,
rouge.
fine.
Voilà. Allez, dernière colonne. Bon, les 2 dernières. Et normalement, quand je vais en valider une, ça validera l'autre. C'est les 2 bleus. Voilà. J'ai 2 jaunes là du coup. Il y a 2 violets.
Wow,
Voilà.
not bad. All right, connection established. Just go relax. I'll handle the rest.
Sounds good. Let us know what you find.
Du coup, faut juste que j'aille la faire dormir, je pense. C'est quoi ça? C'est un radiateur. Je vais parler vite fait à lui.
Park,
What's up, Em?
how you doing? You look pleased.
I am. Claire's pancakes are amazing. Just like the ones they used to serve in the university cafeteria. So good. Almost enough to make you forget you're hiding from killer robots. Come to think of it, why aren't you eating?
Maybe later. My appetite's still playing catch up, I guess. Just leave some for me, okay?
I'll try, but no promises.
Hey, we should keep an eye out for a new tablet. Yours is like 100 years old.
Nah, I'm good. This tablet and I have been through a lot together. Plus, it reminds me of my dad. I used to mess around making music, working the counter at the store.
Right. Sorry. I shouldn't have said anything.
That's okay. The tablet might be old, but it does everything I need. The music editor is decent, and it's still great for movies and books. Holds a charge for a few weeks, too. What more could I ask for? Don't answer that.
So, how was your morning?
Let's put it this way. Telling the story is better than living it.
That bad, huh? We've gotten out of worse.
Like the freight car incident? Don't remind me.
Who knew the driver would take off so soon? It took us forever to get back home. Alright, I'm gonna try and get some sleep. Bon appétit.
Yeah,
Bon
thanks.
appétit. Et derrière, il y avait un bouquin, là, c'est vrai. Ah, ça, j'ai pas vu.
There's a boiler room back there. If we could just get this all out of the way.
Ouais, là, tout à l'heure, j'avais vu qu'il y avait un livre. Ah, voilà, il est cassé. Il n'y a pas de deuxième image. Non, je vais pas parler du coup.
Emily, shouldn't you be resting? I thought you wanted a nap.
Yeah, but need any help? I mean, I can see you've already got your hands full here.
Oh no, that's all right. You've done more than enough already. I can handle it. Go get some rest.
Claire, this is a little forward, but there's something I'd like to ask, if that's okay. I'm curious, how did you escape? During the incident, I mean.
Not a pleasant memory. Alex rushed home from work on his lunch break, frantic, yelling at me to pack my things right away. I remember him telling me that the robot cops had gone crazy, just grabbing people off the streets for no reason. At first, I didn't believe him. The weird thing about Alex, he's really good at his job, but he's never really liked robots. He wouldn't let us get one of our own. Said it was because he knew too much about them. Honestly, I thought he was pulling some stupid prank, which was unusual. I didn't really believe it until I saw it with my own eyes as we were driving out of the city.
You took an aero car? Weren't they all offline that day?
Actually, we had an old school electric car. Rare, I know, but I'm afraid of flying, and Alex liked to tinker with it. Kept it up real nice, washed and painted like new. Anyway, we quickly grabbed a few things and then went to pick up Brian.
I see. And then? Why didn't you try to get out of the city?
That was the plan, until we blew out one of the tires, and spares aren't exactly easy to find these days. And that's how we ended up here. So what about you?
Not a lot to tell, really. I was headed out to grab some laundry when everything went black. And when I came to, there wasn't a soul in sight. When I got back to my place, my homebot was surprised to see me. He kept spouting nonsense, something about the war and humanity going extinct. Something was obviously wrong. With the robots, I mean. So I set out to find Marta on the other side of town. She's my sister.
Did you find her?
No. I like to think she saved herself, made it out somehow, but... You and Alex, well, you're
probably wondering how I wound up married to a guy like him.
Well, not exactly.
No, it's okay. Believe it or not, Alex wasn't always quite so abrasive. 30 years ago, he was a completely different person. A robotics technician with a promising career. And I was just a country girl, really. And madly in love. Some people just change. But either way, I'm not complaining. I made a promise to stay with him, for better or worse.
What can you tell me about the others? Park and I haven't had much time to get to know everyone.
Honestly, I doubt I'll be telling you anything you don't already know. Alex is grouchy as hell. Take it from me. But he's a hard worker. And a devoted husband. Don't mind his thorns. He's a good guy deep down. He's just been through a lot.
We all have, yeah. He kind of reminds me of my Uncle Owen, actually. Only content when he had something to complain about. What about Olga?
We found Olga in an abandoned house last winter. She was scared and freezing. Oh my gosh, she could barely stand. She later told us that the rest of her group had been captured. She'd managed to hide, but ended up pregnant and alone in such a cold, dangerous city. I can't even imagine what it took for her to survive. We brought her to our camp, gave her food and shelter, and she stayed. And then Vera was born. Raising a child these days is especially tough, but we're all one big family here. Brian's our village elder. Wise and calm, and he really knows his way around electronics, too. Alex shared a hospital room with him, back before everything went to hell, and they became fast friends. A lot in common, those two. And I'm not just talking about surviving the incident. I don't really know that much about Matthew. Between you and me, there's something about him I don't like. He obviously wants to be a leader, bosses everyone around, but he's short on brains and wisdom, which is probably why he's always butting heads with Alex. He followed some tracks into our camp a couple of months ago and saw light coming from inside. Started snooping around and ended up scaring the hell out of us. Long story short, he decided to make himself at home.
To be fair, he does his fair share for the group. He goes on supply runs, brings back food. Still, Matt's kinda weird. I try to stay away from him, and so should you. I've seen him holding his head, rubbing his temples with his fingers. Maybe that has something to do with why he's always so, charming?
Well, we women are good at making excuses for our men. I understand what made Alex the way he is, so I put up with his swearing and grumbling, and the occasional mockery.
That's all I got. Thanks for the chat.
On aura dit des trucs. Alors, vérifie.
Tell me, what do you think of this place? How are we doing?
Here in the city's outskirts, there are hardly any robots. Plus, it's warm and dry. All in all, it's not too bad. All this place needs are a few repairs and some cleanup to make it a good, proper home.
It has to be hard on you moving from place to place. I mean, there's a whole city up there, and here we are underground. Literally. I just miss having a place to call home.
I know exactly what you mean. For years, Alex and I lived in this house my father-in-law gave us. Just a tiny old place, but we always worked hard to keep it in good shape. Nothing fancy, but it was cozy, and it was ours.
That sounds lovely, Claire.
Oh, but you should have seen it when we first moved in. Cracks, mold, and spider webs everywhere. We actually considered selling it, but you know Alex. He insisted on fixing it up. And then, well, we got too attached to sell. I wish I could go back there, but I know I'll probably never see it again.
Bon, bah voilà. Du coup, je vais la faire dormir. Je voulais voir si s'il y avait moyen de faire des sauvegardes manuelles. Apparemment, non. Ce sont que des sauvegardes automatiques. C'est moi qui ai allumé la lampe là, ouais, je crois. Quel bouton j'ai appuyé? Ah. Ouais, ok, c'est la gâchette en haut à droite. Alors, on va faire dormir du coup.
Sleep tight, Emily. After a day like that, you deserve a little time for yourself.
Elle se tape des espèces de flashbacks. Ouais, bah si elle recule à chaque fois la porte, elle va jamais réussir à la passer.
Emily.
You were never good enough. Have you noticed how they are looking at you? They don't trust you. Do you even remember the face of your mother? Emily.
D'accord. Des bras robotiques. Il y en a à droite aussi.
This can't be happening.
Eh ben, passionnant tout ça.
Aren't we all dead already?
Ah, c'est quoi, ses parents? Non, c'est les gens qui vivent avec elle.
Emily, it's already noon. Wake up before you sleep the day away. Matthew's bringing lunch soon.
Okay, wait. I really slept for that long? I shouldn't bother her. He puts on a brave face, but Brian's not getting the sleep he needs, and it shows. Hey Brian, how you feeling? Sleep well?
Hello, little Emily. Don't worry. At my age, it's perfectly normal.
I found some sleeping pills today. Could that help?
Not familiar with this brand. Of all the meds I've tried, none seem to help. Hopefully, these will actually do the trick. Thank you. I almost forgot. I've got a surprise for you. After you make some hot tea for the old man.
A surprise? 1 cup of tea coming up. Hey, Matt. Find anything interesting?
Yeah. Small stuff. Canned food, mostly. A lot of it's expired, though. I say, we use Alex as a guinea pig.
Are you taking requests? Find me a can of drink pink and I'll owe you. Big time. Matthew's a little off, like his head's halfway in the clouds. The others don't like him much, but I can't exactly pin down why.
Je peux pas lui parler à elle? Apparemment non. Alors on va faire chauffer. Je fais l'eau, du thé. Ah bah non, elle était déjà chaude en fait. Avec le sachet qui passe à moitié à travers la tasse. Je suis désolé hein.
Splendid work, little Emily. Here's a tip.
Après voilà, les animations dans les jeux comme ça prend beaucoup de temps et de travail quoi, donc.
Here you go. It took some tinkering, but I was able to disable the antenna and navigation modules.
Puis ça a l'air d'être des animations complètement faites à la main, donc ça aussi ça prend plus de temps que quand c'est fait en motion capture. Je ne dis pas que la motion capture ça évite de travailler derrière les animations, hein.
Now,
Puisque ça
let's
marche
talk
beaucoup de
about
travail.
this morning, and then our plans for the future. After what happened in the drugstore today, Alex and I decided that some extra protection against robots would be wise. I won't keep you in suspense. I drafted a blueprint for a very powerful taser. However, it's only useful at close range. Simply put, a single charge should be able to fry a robot's circuitry to a crisp. It won't be of much use if you get swarmed. It doesn't have that kind of power, but it should be able to bring down a single bot and buy you some time to get away.
That's great. But I'm guessing you can't just make one out of rags and cardboard. Which means you're sending me somewhere dangerous to scavenge for parts, right?
Not so dumb after all, are you, Matt? Brian will give you the list of parts. Take Emily or Park with you. You'll find everything you need in any decent electronics store.
Sounds like our best bet is Geekspot. It's a couple of hours on foot. There's a big parking lot out front. All those abandoned aero cars will make it easy to hide.
Well then, that seems like the obvious choice. Both of you should get packed and head out while it's still light out.
Hold on. I just got back. Can't this wait? It'll be dark soon.
Stop testing my nerves, boy. I'll get off your back as soon as you get going. Do what you're told and get the hell out of here.
Enough! Enough, Matthew. We really need you to find those parts. I have a feeling that taser will come in quite handy. We'll talk more when you get back.
Fine. I just don't understand why this old jerk gets to order us around like he's the boss or something.
You're such an asshole. When I get my leg fixed, you better start running.
Stop it, Alex. You should be ashamed.
How else am I supposed to talk to this punk so that he understands? Who does he think he is, huh?
I think we'd better get going, like now.
Okay, yeah. I could really use some fresh air, away from these freaking old farts.
Park, I don't suppose you've got another round for the flare gun? It could be useful.
None left, but I can give you this firecracker I found, if you want.
Nice. I'll take what I can get, thanks. If nothing else, I can use it as a distraction.
Bon bah repartons à l'aventure du coup.
I mean, I am done with all his yelling. Telling us what to do. I mean, who made him king? I was just looking forward to getting some rest.
I don't know. Alex could work on his delivery, sure, but a lot of what he has to say seems smart.
Oh, come on, Emily. Are you serious? You really think he's the best one to lead us? There's gotta be someone better, don't you think?
Look, all I know is that bickering over bragging rights won't lead anywhere good.
Look, you'll have to take a side sooner or later, Emily. Your beloved Alex is bringing trouble to our doorstep. Fine, just forget it. But honestly, the old folks are a liability. Dead weight. You know they'll just get captured sooner or later, right? Only question is whether or not they'll drag us down with them.
What is wrong with you? Don't you care about the others even just a little? What about Olga and Vera? Or is your ego just that big?
Well, tell me I'm wrong. It's a miracle we haven't gotten into more serious trouble yet. Forget Alex for a second. What happens if the cops discover our hideout? There's no way Alex and Brian can outrun them. Park's got his asthma, and Claire's no track star either. I've been over and over it in my head, and I'm sure you have too.
What are you saying? That we should just run off? Leave them all behind? Only the strong survive. Is that it, Matt?
Oh, come on. That's not what I meant. Look, I'm sure deep down you get it.
If this is an attempt to show off your dazzling wit, it's not working. Let's just drop it, okay?
Listen, I'm not afraid to say what everyone else is already thinking. Being sick and old are liabilities. Don't pretend you don't know that.
Drop it.
Finally made it. Shh! This way, quick.
Wonderful. How are we getting past these two? Maybe just go around?
Yeah, great idea, Em. If we want their friends to call for backup. If it's just a patrol, they'll move on soon. Hard to imagine what the cops are doing here. Let's wait for a bit.
Thanks. Sounds good. While we do, there's something I've been meaning to ask. What did you do before the incident? Can't see you behind a desk.
Well, let's just say I was in transportation and logistics. A lot of folks were willing to pay top dollar to get exactly what they wanted. What about you? Where did you work?
I was a spatial designer, creating virtual apartments, stuff like that. Did some very cool VR gaming gigs, too.
Really? Sounds like a total waste of time, to be honest.
What? No, I liked it. How'd you end up here? With Brian and the rest, I mean.
Even a blind man could find their hideout, if you could even call it that.
Seriously? That's it?
Yeah. I was just walking down the street and saw some light coming from a basement window. Didn't seem like robots, so I investigated. Turns out I was right. There used to be more of us. Anyone tell you about Mike? Nah, of course not. 'Cause Alex would flip. He was stubborn but a good guy. Sound familiar? Anyway, one day he went out for supplies and he never returned.
Really? And no one knows what happened to him? Maybe I will ask Alex about it. What about your family? Were they taken too?
I never met my parents. I don't know much about them. just that they were loaded.
Sorry, I didn't mean to,
Didn't mean to what?
you know, upset you.
Hey, no sweat. I'm used to it.
Well, it doesn't look like they're leaving anytime soon. Can we just sneak past them?
I'm sick of waiting. Okay, I have an idea. A little risky, I suppose, but I think it'll work. Trust me. See that cop car? I'm gonna make my way inside. You just need to attract the cops' attention from the other direction.
You're not serious. What am I supposed to do? Dance the salsa?
Keep it down. No, you're not gonna put on a show. Just maybe make some noise or throw something at them. Then I'll do a little, hit and run with their own aero car.
Wait, what? Are you nuts? If you're trying to impress me, this is definitely not the time.
It'll work, I promise. They won't even see it coming. The guys and I have done this 100 times before. Now let's go. Keep quiet and don't let those repair bots spot you.
And he's gone. Okay, you've got this. Just stay out of sight and find a way to make some noise.
Ça craint un peu. J'ai aucune visibilité en plus. Ah, ça va en fait. C'était un endroit où il pouvait pas me voir. Bon alors, elle va trouver quoi pour faire du bruit? Elle va klaxonner. Bah voilà, s'il a passé sans me faire voir. Ah, c'est quoi les fusées? Et bim, les robots. Pas plus. Genre, il les a détruits comme ça et il n'y a pas de renforts qui sont alertés quand il y a un robot qui est détruit. Elle est nulle leur dictature autoritaire. Admirer, s'indigner. Bon, allez, on va l'admirer.
Okay, that was impressive. You weren't kidding about having done this before. What'd you say you did before?
Maybe I'll tell you another day, if we make it that long. We've still got business to take care of. I doubt they had a chance to call reinforcements, but I'm not sticking around to find out.
Hi, I'm Amber. Welcome to Geekspot. You're our first customers of the day.
Stupid hologram. Nearly shit myself.
Today is a great day to shop, with tons of special offers. Feel free to look around, and let me know if you have any questions.
It's just a hologram, so it won't call the cops. Right?
Would you like me to connect you with the police department?
Non, non.
Okay. Give me a call if you need any help. And don't forget, we have mega discounts on 3D printers this weekend.
It's totally oblivious to the chaos outside. Anyway, what are we looking for again?
If you need help, well, since you're offering, Amber, where can we find a TSLS accumulator, gun emitter, and Jameson control unit?
Please visit the following departments: red, green, and purple.
That's helpful, thanks.
Kind words are all the gratuity I need. Let me know if you need something else.
Let's check it out. But can we not call that thing anymore? Creeps me out.
Alors, fouillons un peu tout ça.
What's the point? I'm not exactly loaded with cash.
The purple department is closed for inventory review. Please try back later.
Il y a des switches derrière. Des switches qui sont posés sur les étals. Ouais, une manette de PlayStation, on dirait. C'était ça dont j'avais besoin, le bloc de contrôle de Jameson.
So many board games. It's a shame someone's out of me. A coupon. These little guys are so cute. Not a thing. Not a thing. Not a thing. Nothing here. Yes! Found it! I was worried there'd be nothing left.
Parfait. Bon, il reste plus qu'un truc à trouver du coup. Solution.
An accumulator. But how to get it out of there?
You've selected the TSL-S accumulator. Good choice. Unfortunately, the last remaining unit is for the prize machine display only and not for sale. But you're in luck. It's available for free through a limited time offer. All you need
Voilà,
is
c'est pour ça que j'ai récupéré un coupon. On va en
Oh,
trouver
so
deux
that's
autres.
what they're for. I need 3 of them. Better start looking.
Will this work?
Great! All we need is one last coupon.
Ouais, j'ai accès à la montre. C'est quoi ça? Un enregistrement. Ah oui, c'est les notes et tout que j'ai trouvé jusqu'à présent. Ça, c'est quoi, journal? Ok. Des jeux. Récupérer de robots et collectionner pour trouver les 6 jeux rétro. Inventaire. Appareil photo, galerie. C'est beaucoup trop sensible. J'essaye de bien le cadrer, mais à peine j'appuie sur le joystick, ça bouge beaucoup trop. Le fait d'avoir zoomé. C'est bizarre comme système de photo. Là. Allez, j'arrive pas à le cadrer comme je veux. Ouais, comme ça ira bien. Il y a ce logo là, le logo avec la main en fait. On voit un logo avec une main, mais il apparaît pas avec l'appareil photo. Ce logo là. Bon alors, on va chercher les autres.
So much stuff.
Bon.
I have 3 coupons. Now to get that accumulator.
Je vais juste finir de fouiller un peu la zone. Un mini-jeu ajouté. Il y a encore un autre coupon ici. Il y en avait plus que nécessaire en fait. J'ai regardé là le jeu que j'ai récupéré. Ah oui, du coup j'ai un mini-jeu. Deux. Ça me met des moins. Pourquoi ça me met des moins? Ah oui, c'est parce qu'il faut pas tirer sur les bombes. Tirer uniquement sur les espèces de trucs jaunes et noirs. Et du coup, ça joue à l'infini. Il y a des chances. Et juste la seule difficulté, c'est que ça va plus vite, quoi. Niveau 6. Aller jusqu'au niveau 10 en fait. Game over. Game over parce que je suis arrivé au bout en fait, ça non? C'est ce qui m'a semblé. Ah, là il y a un autre logo là-bas au fond avec une main. Donc c'est que ça doit être un truc à prendre en photo aussi. Alors, zoom. Ah putain. C'est beaucoup trop sensible quand on zoome. Voilà. Ouais, parce qu'en fait j'ai regardé un peu les succès, etc. Et j'ai vu qu'il y avait des trucs à prendre en photo. Et qu'ils étaient indiqués par ce fameux marqueur. Du coup, ça c'est leur lampe. Est-ce que j'ai bien fait le tour? Ça a l'air.
I've got all 3 coupons.
Ah oui.
Let's put them to use.
Congratulations! To claim your prize, just choose any item. You won't need to pay for it.
Wait, what? All this effort just for a stupid prize?
This thing hasn't seen a maintenance worker in over a year. Not surprising. I guess we have to hack it.
Hack it? Is that another of your many talents? Did you used to be a spy or something?
Anything's possible, babe. I'll open the case. You watch the screen. Let's try to reset it to factory defaults.
Alors, indiquer la configuration correcte des axes. Mais bien sûr. Ouais, et du coup, bah, je sais pas, je passe là, là. Faut faire quoi en fait? C'est aller jusqu'au point B en face. Ok. Alors, dessine une ligne de séparation entre les points A et B de sorte que les cellules rouges soient séparées des cellules blanches. Blanches? Ah oui, cellules blanches. Ouais, mais il n'y a pas de cellules rouges ni blanches. Bah, si, elles sont toutes blanches, mais moi j'ai du violet et du orange. Là. Un orange un peu marron. Voilà. Maintenant, si je fais ça, là je les ai séparés. Ah, c'est ça. C'est bien ça. Ok, alors maintenant ça se complique un peu, forcément. Tac, tac. Tac, tac. Ah non, merde, là ils sont séparés. Ah.
I've got all 3 coupons. Let's put them to use.
Ouais, non, c'est bon, c'est toujours la même. Alors du coup, alors, il faut que je sépare cela avec cela. Est-ce que... non, parce que là du coup... Ouais, non, là c'est pas bon. J'essaye un truc, hein. Je pense que ça fonctionnera pas. Ouais, non, ça marche pas. Peut-être comme ça. Alors attendez. J'essaye autrement. Tac, 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 tac. Ouais, je pense que c'est ça. Donc séparé, donc en allant comme ça, normalement c'est bon. Ouais, c'est bon. Alors celle-là maintenant. J'ai déjà eu des puzzles dans ce style-là dans d'autres jeux. J'aime pas trop. C'est pas des trucs dans lesquels je suis super fort. J'aime bien les puzzles, mais ce type de puzzle-là, je suis pas fan. parce que là, du coup, tout ce qui est du côté gauche... J'essaye, mais j'y crois pas trop. Ah bah si, c'était bien ça.
Yes.
Je suis pas sûr que ça fonctionnerait, mais en fait,
We
si,
can
c'était
finally
bien
get out
comme
of
ça.
here.
Bah voilà. Récupérer le dernier objet. Du coup, on a fait le tour. Est-ce que ça va sonner quand je vais sortir? Parce que bon, j'ai pas vraiment payé du coup, même si c'était une récompense d'un des... C'était une récompense d'un jeu, il va dire ah là, c'était sûr.
Forgot to pay for your items. Please stay where you are. Security will escort you to the
Ah, j'en
cashier.
étais sûr. Je m'en doutais.
Phew, that was close. How are we supposed to get past that?
This is crazy. The incident, the robots. Hell, aliens could invade, and for the cashiers, it'd be business as usual.
How do we even pay? You got a couple of $100 on you? A credit card? It's been ages since I've even seen money.
I forgot my purse. Let's go head to security. Find some way to turn off the alarm system.
Okay, we got everything?
Peut-être de l'argent dans les
That covers
machines,
Brian's list.
dans les distributeurs. Là-dedans, il y a de l'argent, non? City Scoop. Alors.
It's dark in here. Fortunately, I've got a flashlight.
Ouais, allume ta lampe.
Security terminal. I doubt any of the guards are still out there. I think I can turn off the alarm systems from here, but I'll need the access codes first, and only the guards have those.
I'm sure this won't end well. They've installed electronic devices everywhere. Microchips get scanned on entry and exit, calculating work hours. Everything's arranged to reel in customers and dazzle them with new products. No one's supposed to leave without buying something. And of course, the camera silently records it all. They say it's a safety precaution, but that's bullshit. They record your every move so they can use it against you, publicly if they have to. I say to hell with that. Under the constant gaze of dangerous digital babysitters and fear of being replaced by a talking mannequin if you don't hit the sales quota? Well, but still, better than living on welfare. Won't be long before they've replaced us all and it's too late to cry about it. Don't say Josiah Sanders didn't warn you.
Eh ben, c'est joyeux tout ça. Ça me rappelle un peu notre monde. Qui part en couille.
A docking station for charging and upgrading robots. No wonder it got left behind. It's beyond repair.
Apparemment, c'est pas pour moi. Ah oui, elle fait le robot. C'est quoi? Qu'est-ce qui s'est passé par là? Ça doit être le robot qui était sur le...
Too close.
Look, there's a password.
Qui était sur le... Comment ça s'appelle Ah, sur le truc de charge, là, justement. Il a dû se déplacer. Un badge. Badge de qui? Administrateur. Alors, par là... Je pense qu'il n'y a rien d'autre. Ah, si, il y a peut-être ça.
It's an office terminal. Design's not bad, but it looks a little cheap. Locked. If only this were a video game. The password would be written right.
N'importe quoi. Elle a brisé le 4e mur.
No way. They're still alive? The tank must have an enclosed ecosystem. I envy you, little fishies. It's rough out here. to believe there were still so many ATMs. A lot of people never got past their skepticism of electronic credits. It's a generational thing, I guess. We can't take out cash without a debit card, and banks aren't open again until, well, ever.
Alors ouais, j'ai vu qu'il y avait un autre bureau en face. Là. Du coup maintenant que j'ai la carte, ça devrait être bon.
Now, let's look at what we've got. The staff room. I wonder if anything useful is left inside.
Jenny, did you get a load of the new guy from the red department? Bundle of nerves, always dropping stuff. I'd like to help him out, you know, give him some advice. But the poor guy, he's like cripplingly shy. Yesterday, I offered to help him move some surplus inventory after closing, but when I asked his name, his face went all scarlet. And I can't even begin to describe the look he gave me. Took the whole red department thing too literally, if you ask me.
I'm not the first one to come through here, that's obvious. Hope at least something got left behind. That's...
Encore un truc, putain. C'est du cadenas, ça.
Except maybe in a museum.
Alors, qu'est-ce qui se passe quand j'appuie sur les boutons? Attends, dans un sens ou dans l'autre? Ah, ok. Attends, t'es en train de me dire qu'il faut que j'aligne les trucs pour réussir à faire passer la flèche? C'est dingue là, ils ont craqué. Et puis en plus quand je fais descendre la flèche, ça accélère les trucs quoi. C'est tendu. Ok, j'avais pas compris en fait. Que je dois le descendre moi à chaque fois en fait. Voilà. Forcément. Allez, le bleu avance. C'est le bleu, là, il me gêne, déplace-toi. Ah. Ah, le bleu, c'est pas possible. Mais genre... Allez, bouge. Oh là là. C'est un truc de dingue, hein. Alors machin là, ils sont bien amusés. Hein. Ils sont bien amusés à le programmer, mais par contre à le faire, c'est un peu chiant. Bah ouais, mais bon, si je pousse comme ça, ouais, si, ça va dans l'autre sens. Oh là là. Allez, tourne. Ah, yes. Le bleu qui revient en arrière. Allez, arrête de me bloquer là. Faut que le bleu il bouge là. Déplace-toi le bleu là, tu me gênes. Bien entendu, quand je vais pousser, le bleu il va revenir en arrière. C'est sûr. Ok, j'ai pas poussé le joystick, hein, pas du tout, mais bon, c'est pas grave. Oh, putain. Allez, arrête de me saouler. Ouais, bah ouais, mais là, je vais me faire bloquer, là. Ouais, c'est assez insupportable leur truc là. Je pense qu'ils se sont dit on a eu une bonne idée, mais peut-être que sur le papier c'était une bonne idée, mais alors à jouer c'est insupportable. En fait c'est même pas un casse-tête quoi. C'est ça le problème quoi. Oh là là. Et en fait quand je pousse le joystick vers la gauche ou vers la droite, et ben automatiquement il me renvoie au point de départ en fait. Donc du coup je suis vraiment obligé de calculer le truc au centimètre près tout le long. Alors, voilà, là par exemple ça passe pas, donc il faut que je pousse le bleu beaucoup plus. Voilà, là ça passe. Là il faut que j'attende que le bleu se soit déplacé suffisamment pour passer. Il y a le bleu qui arrive à gauche aussi, donc il faut que je fasse gaffe à ça. Voilà, je me place là. Hop. Allez. Ça tourne là, bouge-toi. Il tourne le rouge. Ah là là, mais tu te fous de moi. Yeah.
There we are.
Eh bah putain, j'espère qu'il n'y en a pas trop des cadenas comme ça.
Now let's see what's inside. It's a corporate ID tag. Employees use these to buy goods using their corporate discount.
Bah oui, comme ça du coup on va pouvoir sortir
No one else is using it.
sans que ça nous détecte. Enfin, à mon avis c'est ça. Là normalement elle va croire qu'on est des employés, donc on a le droit de sortir. Il n'y a plus rien dedans.
I know, right? Oh man, I'm so thirsty.
Nice.
Genre.
Ready, my boy?
Mais bien sûr.
Hey, I found it first, you know.
Told you. Life is unfair.
Tell me about it. I hope you choke on it.
Easy there. All right. You see that VR zone over there? That's where we'll settle it. How about the first to win 5 rounds gets the drink?
Are you forgetting something? We didn't come here to play games. Cops could bust right through the door and we wouldn't even hear them with those headsets on.
Oh no, Em. Now you're starting to sound like Alex. No risk, no reward.
Ah, c'est ça, le piédestal là que je me demandais ce que t'es dessus.
5 minutes won't kill you, and I'm dying to try the new VR rigs they've got over there.
Carrément. Ouais, du coup, ça va m'envoyer dans un jeu virtuel. Ah oui. Ça doit être un jeu où il faut tirer sur des cibles. C'est trop sensible, beaucoup trop sensible. L'autre il a beaucoup plus de points que moi. Ouais, 215, 270. Alors que je gère mieux la deuxième vague, sinon il va gagner. Voilà, je le détruis, hein, 770. Allez, putain, à chaque fois que j'arrive à bien le viser, il se déplace pile à ce moment-là. Ouais, c'est bon, je suis en train de lui mettre un trou là. 1400. Ça me fait perdre des points quand il me fait toucher au point. Encore ? On a un paquet de vagues. Bonus éclair, c'est que ça tire beaucoup plus vite. Bon, c'est bon peut-être là, genre bas. Combien de vagues? Le gros problème, c'est que c'est beaucoup trop sensible. Mais vraiment. Après, c'est pas très grave parce que le mec, l'IA que j'affronte, elle est nulle. Mais ouais, c'est un peu chiant. C'est bon là. Oh, back 7, waouh, ils sont graves. J'aurais mis 5 vagues, c'était suffisant. Parce que là, je lui mets un petit peu un trou à l'autre quand même. Quasiment le double de points de lui. Ah oui, quand je me fais toucher, je perds des points. Ouais, mais il me donne pas de bouclier cette fois-ci. Vague 9. Bon bah je crois qu'on va avoir le droit à 10 vagues. Hein. Donc c'est parti. Final wave. Bah voilà, hein, j'ai mis un trou. Donc la boisson, elle est pour moi.
We have a winner! Hand over that can.
Ah, what's fair is fair. Goodbye, my little aluminum friend. We've just met, but now we must go our separate ways. Parting is such sweet sorrow. Oh, hey, I almost forgot.
Enfoiré.
Now we're good.
You...
Verser sur match, jeter le soda, partager le soda, boire le soda. Bon allez, je suis pas méchant. J'espère qu'il est pas pourri au moins, qu'il est pas périmé.
Second place.
Haha. My secret plan worked perfectly, baby.
Your secret plan was barely even a plan, baby.
If you say so, but I'm the one with the soda. Let's go.
Alors, j'ai vu qu'il y avait une deuxième machine, un deuxième distributeur automatique. Peut-être qu'il y a moyen d'avoir un deuxième truc. Ça m'étonnerait. Par contre, là, ouais, elle a trouvé qu'il y avait quelqu'un qui jouait là tout à l'heure. Mais... Du coup, elle a rien dit de particulier.
Wait, that's a different game.
Non. Ça n'a pas l'air d'être très utile. Alors, on va scanner la carte. J'ai juste regardé si le distributeur là il est utilisable ou pas. Ce qui me semblait. Du coup, scanner les cartes pour déverrouiller la sortie. Et normalement, bah c'est bon. Ouais, puis je viens de voir que ça fait un peu plus d'1 heure qu'on joue. Du coup, je pense que je vais arrêter la session là, le temps de retourner à la planque. Tiens, avec ça. Comme ça me fera passer au chapitre suivant.
Thank you for your purchase, Donovan. Your 10% employee discount has been applied. Don't forget to close your personal account this week.
I hope you can forgive me, Donovan.
All right, let's bail.
Yeah, bouge. Ben voilà, retour à la planque. Bon, bah, je pense que du coup, je vais arrêter là. De toute façon, ça va encore être pas mal de blabla. Et puis, bah, je reprendrai d'ici pour la prochaine session.
And another group of folks that got caught, I'm guessing. Fewer and fewer people left.
Where the hell have you been? I would have gone myself if I had more than one leg. Anyway, did you find all the parts?
Here you go. Everything from the list. Hope we didn't miss anything.
Okay, that's it for me. I'm gonna get some shut-eye. My brain's done for the day.
What are you doing? The internal components are delicate. You break one, you're marching right back out to get another.
Okay. Lucky we found all the parts. I'll get started immediately. Alex, can I get a little help, please?
As if I have a choice.
We need to secure our water supply. Park helped me clear the debris blocking the door, but the boiler's still an issue.
Relax, it's not urgent. We still got plenty of bottled water. Let's make the slacker do it when he finally wakes up.
Can I give it a shot? And you can give me some hints if I need them.
So, you're a plumber all of a sudden, huh, girl? I doubt it. Brian and I'll take a look once we're done here, but, sure. Give it a shot if you got nothing better to do.
Bah voilà, bon. Allez, bon, sur ce, du coup, je vous laisse là. On continuera, bah, je pense dans la semaine. Hein. Juste qu'il faut que je trouve un moment pour pouvoir le poursuivre. Mais bon, voilà, après, on va découvrir un peu, voilà, continuer à découvrir l'univers de ce jeu. Ce fameux monde post-apocalyptique. Et puis voilà. Bah écoutez, sur ce, je vous laisse. Je vous souhaite bon jeu à tous et à toutes. Et puis on se retrouve très vite sur la chaîne. Allez, bon jeu à tous. Ciao ciao.